Hey everyone! How is it going? I don't know why it's not showing my face. Hello, hello. What is it doing? Anyways, the camera is not showing on Facebook, so hopefully you guys are seeing me. If you guys are seeing me and not my logo, then we're doing good. So sorry. I just got a spinning circle. Don't know kind of what's going on there, but we're gonna leave it. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. All right, Rhea, hi Rhea, can you see me or can you only see my Rachel's Crafty Corner logo? That shouldn't be showing. Let me pull myself up on my phone because it's not wanting to play nice. Just to make sure. Okay, come on. Why is it not letting me in? I'm sorry, guys. You see me? Okay, perfect. I'm sorry, you guys. I had to start just a little bit early. Okay, there we go. Because hubby's plane ticket got changed, and I have to go pick him up. So I had to start a little bit early. His flight gets in at 5:55 here in Central Standard Time. So he'll have to wait just a little bit for me, but I figured if I started just a little bit early that it would work. Oh, let's see. Okay, but it is showing me. Okay, good. Let me mute myself so I don't hear that craziness. But I can see your comments, so that's good. Okay, so what I'm doing is we are painting this cute little tree rail, and I'm gonna do cheetah print, and we're gonna do buffalo check and white and black check on it as well, and do some glitter. Yay! So all things fun, right? Okay, so let me flip you down so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just using, it's called Natural Beige for the coat for the cheetah. So I'm using a nice bigger brush. It is the 1/4 inch angle brush. And this should only take about one coat. It's a really good coverage. And then on top of that with adding the cheetah and stuff like that. Hey Linda, how are you? So you guys, I'm really sorry I had to go early and it was a little bit more of a last minute notice. Brian, my husband's plane tickets got changed. He was out in Utah this weekend taking care of his grandma so his mom could get a much needed vacation. So not a business trip, or I just have him Uber his butt home. But for us, Ubering is a little more expensive these days because they do the COVID, and we are not exactly in Chicago, so it's a little bit of a ways out. So I'm just going to be really careful here. Do this nice little line. So how are you guys? How was your guys' weekend? Did anybody do anything fun? As you can tell with me, I was with the girls. All right. We're just gonna smooth this out. So I was hoping with posting earlier that you guys would catch that I was going a little bit earlier on schedule. So hopefully people will catch that. I really apologize about having to go a little bit early. Okay, so I'm just getting the edges of the tree real quick. And me and my squeaky chair. I don't know. Brian said he was going to try and fix it. I tried. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's probably crying because, you know, COVID weight, but hey, whatever, right? Stayed home, Linda. We pretty much did too. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have so many leaves. And so the last 2 weeks we have done nothing but yard work with getting the leaves and everything blown. Because here we have where these 2 weeks they will come pick up leaves for us. Oh, I don't know why my phone is going crazy. COVID cases are through the roof. Yeah, I heard that it's getting pretty crazy everywhere, so I try not even look at the news anymore. I know that sounds awful, but I'm like, I can't. So you guys, now I'm going to use, it's called Fire Red. It is a really quite bright, vibrant red. I love this red. Yeah, so just nothing but leaves. They're taller than my, they're taller than my 9-year-old. I almost said 8. She would have gotten so mad at me. So I'm just cleaning the brush here. Hello, whoever else popped in. I see that we have one other friend. I'm sorry, you guys, that I'm early. Hello, we're popping in more friends. Hello, hello. Okay, let me make sure. Hey, Ann, how are you? Okay, so Fire Red. This is going to be Buffalo Check. This is going to be glitter. This is going to be green. And then this is going to be white and black check. So this is staying alone. I double coated painted on this side. And then this side just has one coat. So we're just going to get this Fire Red. And I'm still just staying with that 1/4 inch angle brush, or 3/4 inch, sorry, angle brush here. How are you, Anne? Anything fun this weekend? Yeah, so my husband, his mom takes care of his, well, both of his 2 grandmas, and was needing a much needed break. So she asked him if he would come out and see them and take care of them while she went on vacation. So she went to Arizona and visited her brother, and I believe they went to a NASCAR race as well. They're big NASCAR fans. So hubby stayed with Grandma. Oh, how cool is that? I love that. Hey, Dawn. How are you, hon? You guys, I apologize once again that I'm early. Hubby's flight got changed last minute, and so what normally I was like, oh yeah, I can come pick you up, turned into, oh great. So he arrives in Chicago at 5:55 here, so Central Standard Time. And so anyways, needless to say, he'll be waiting, but I figured if I got out even half an hour earlier, it wouldn't have him waiting as long. So but guess how sweet, my oldest, my Briley, she's 11, almost 12. She'll be 12 in January. She saw that the leaves on the tree had come down again and was like, Mom, I'm gonna go blow the leaves in the front yard because the leaf sweeper hasn't come yet. So, oh, well, I forgot to finish what I was saying. So yeah, the leaf sweeper comes by twice this month, and so it was supposed to come by today, but it didn't. And so they pick up the leaves for free. Otherwise, we have to pay. We have to pay and have them in the brown bag and put lawn or yard waste tags on them, and those tags are a little expensive. And if you guys have seen my piles of trees, we have so many leaves. So it would cost me a small fortune, needless to say. So we have to take advantage of leaf pickup day. Okay, so I'm going to paint this one red, and this one I'm just going to have one coat on it because the glitter is going to cover so much that we're not going to deal with an extra coat on this one. Why waste the time, right? Glitter is our friend sometimes. All right. I'm getting a little bit of paint up on my arm, so trying to be good not to smear. There we go. You can see a little white popping through. I mean, we want to cover it as most as we can, but like I said, one coat, because we're doing the glitter, should be fine. All right. These pine trees with their edges, I just want to make sure I'm getting a good area, and because I'm painting with the larger brush, you have to make sure that you can fit, not goof up. All right, so now I'm just going to paint this edge up top here. Oop, we have like a little fabric of some sort. Don't know where that came from. That's odd. It's always funny what you pick up when you're painting. And then you guys can see why I paint my backs. I spray paint my backs at the end because I'm a little messy. I wonder how it will be when the laser comes and I don't have to worry about the edges as much, right? Hey Jean, how are you? All right, that is done. What are we thinking? Do we like the colors so far? Is Facebook not? Oh, there we go. It's just not scrolling there. I have my phone set up because I couldn't see if I was going live. It was saying something about, it says, sorry, we're having trouble playing this video, but obviously it's playing, so we're just gonna let it go. Okay, so red is done. Oh, actually, red is not done. I'm silly. We need a second coat. Duh. I got chit-chatting and got all excited. And then you guys, I thought what would be so cute with this is if you guys got a hold of that cute tree, the plaid tree print from Sam's Club. I thought this would be adorable with it. So I do have this also. It will be available in the just sign as well. Just FYI. Even though I love the rail, I'm excited about this rail. So I'll show you the ribbon that I thought would look really cute with it. Do you guys see that? I thought this one would look just so adorable. I thought that would be adorable. Hi, Sherry. Yes, Linda, I did make this reel. Oh, hello. I wonder what my kids are doing. Okay, now the red is done. Okay, throw that in there. Yep, the reel I made. And you can purchase any of my rails, the signs, any of that. I have to list this. I'm going to get it listed tomorrow, just FYI for you guys. But I will get it all up in the shop. Okay, so green that we are using is Jubilee green. You guys know, love Jubilee green and Christmas tree green. Those are my two favorite holiday greens. Okay, so I am just cleaning off this brush here. All right. Okay, and I think I'm going to flip this, but I'm going to hit this red just a little bit with the heat gun, especially around this edge. Remember, if you're using the heat gun, to use it on the low. If you use high, it will crack it, so you got to be careful. And try not to keep in one spot too long. Okay. Let's throw that back on the hook. Okay. So Jubilee green, here we go. So I'm just using that tip. I've loaded the brush, and then I'm going to take the tip and pull it back towards us. And then we're going to kind of make a swoosh, almost like we're going to make a curve. And that's how we're going to get that angle, so that we don't make it straight, because the pine wasn't just completely straight there. And then also remember, we'll come in with the detail lines and we'll make it extra cute too, so if we do make boo-boos, we can always clean it up. Now this green is also going to be glittered, so we're not going to worry about a second coat on this guy either. Okay, so I'm just pulling, resetting, and swooshing again. So we ran out of paint, which is no biggie. We'll just line that, and there we go. And then we're just smoothing out our paint. So I'm just going to pull it up towards the middle where we need it. Okay. And voila. Then we're going to get these edges real quick. I'm getting better at remembering the edges. Of course it would be that way. So update on the laser. They said that it should be coming just right after Thanksgiving. They said right after Thanksgiving, 1st of December is what they're quoting me right now. So fingers crossed. so excited for our boss lady. Okay, green is done. I'm always grabbing too much paint. Okay, so we're gonna pull this green here, throw that back in. So I sure hope that you guys are loving all of us designers with Lori. It's been really fun. I've been really excited to teach and have fun with y'all. Okay, so glitter, glitter, buffalo check. Well, buffalo check and then white and black check on this one. And then we're going to start doing the leopard. So the leopard we're going to do is with metallic gold. This is one of my favorites to use. I'm going to start trying, I think it's from Folk Art. A lot of people are saying that it's really awesome, but it's sold out everywhere. So once I get my hands on it, we'll try it out. Or I think it's actually Deco Art has it. So anywho, I am going to grab, I think this is a 1/2 inch angle brush. The writing is getting a little bit beat up here. Hey Teresa, how are you, hon? So we are going to just make circles. That is the first part of making cheetah print. So we're just gonna make random circles. The more odd and weird they look, the better. So ovals, all sorts of stuff we're gonna do. We're gonna have to do the gold twice, just FYI. And I'm just kind of going random with it, but kind of trying to do that polka dot pattern a little bit where it's a triangle. So you can see we did a triangle here. So we're gonna move up and do a triangle in this area. So we don't have to worry about perfect circles. So we're gonna go here and do a triangle. And then here to do the next triangle. And then we'll do just a small right here. So we can see a little triangle there. There will be a triangle here. This one will kind of go off. And it's always good to paint off. It makes it look more realistic. I know it's harder to do, but it does make it look a little bit nicer. And we'll go about right in here with another one. Okay, so triangle again, we're gonna go about right here. This one, this triangle is gonna be off. This triangle, we're gonna kind of go right in here. We're gonna be really careful not to hit the green. There we go. Okay, this triangle right here. Okay, and then the triangle here, it's going to be just off. And another triangle here. And we'll do like a little spot right there. Okay, so we'll let that dry for a second and come back. I'm gonna hit it with just some heat real quick. Now you have to really be careful with the metallic because it will bubble a little bit more. Had one of my hairs on the thing. All right. My brush out of the water again. We'll go back with the gold again. hit from the top. So like I said, we don't have to be too perfect, but we are looking for coverage now. Okay. Thank you, Debbie. How are you, sweetie? Okay. I think I got that one, didn't I? Yeah, I'll try again. I can't remember if I got this one. All right. I think I did, but oh well. I got a little too much on my paintbrush for this one. We're just going to try and smooth that out. Okay. So like I said, when you look at cheetah print, it's very random. Nothing is ever too much alike, which is kind of fun because you can just have fun with your dots. Okay. We'll go right here. Okay. All right, so we got the gold done. Let's throw it back in here. 2 coats should be good enough. So Briley, my oldest, she also started junior high this last week. Remember, I think I told you guys that she started last Monday. So today, again, she went today, and she was so excited. It's so cute seeing her all excited about school and that. So she was so scared her first day. So made me feel super, super old. I'm gonna, yep, we are ready for black. Look at us go. All right. So with doing the cheetah print, you're going to do half circles, you're going to do side by sides, and then you're going to do like almost U shapes, and we're going to kind of just mix it up. That is the best way to get really fun results. I am going to work, actually, yes. I'm going to work with a smaller brush, the 1/8 brush, just so I can have a little bit more control of what we're doing. I'm gonna move this way. Hey Susan, how are you, sweetie? Just gonna hit this just real quick with a little bit of heat, not too much. Throw that on the hook so it doesn't fall. Okay, so the 1/8 brush, so this one we're just gonna hit a little quick, little black there. Make that one easy. So this one, I was thinking we could do a loop and maybe a little top part to it. So what we'll do is just kind of go in here. We're gonna just kind of make our own little swigglies. Just do something crazy and fun. Remember, cheetah print, nothing is like super planned out, okay? So you can be really sloppy with this, and I kind of almost think the sloppier, the better in some ways. So we've got that one. Let's do this one. Let's do a nice little side here. We'll go right here, do another side to it. This one, we'll just do one little side. And as you can see, we're kind of just alternating the patterns. And then we can come in and do even some black dots in between. And that makes it look really cute as well. We'll do a little dot here, squiggly there. This one, I think, going just around. Just checking everybody. Okay. I hate how Facebook on your screen sometimes just messes up. It's no fun when it does that. But thank goodness we have a phone, right? You're loving this one? Good. I thought this one would just be so fun, and like, this is pretty beginner. Don't let the cheetah print make you worry, because like I said, it's really random. There's nothing too crazy about this. Like, you just kind of have fun with it. Just let it kind of do its thing and have fun. That is one thing that's really fun about cheetah, is you just get to play, right? This is fun. Okay, I'm really liking how that looks. I hope you guys can you guys see the metallic kind of going on? I think I want a dot on that one. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the paintbrush there. I'll put that guy in there. I'm gonna use the back of this big paintbrush. Oh, we are not talking to the phone. My phone just randomly goes off. We're just gonna put some dots. Just kind of random. This kind of helps a little bit with the bold print. All right, maybe one right there. Okay. You love it? Perfect. I love when we love it. Okay, so like I said, glitter on these, and then we're gonna do the check on the trees. But I can see with our black that we're gonna need to go one more time with it. So I'm just going to throw a little bit of heat on this. Hi, Cece. How are you, hon? And then once again, you guys that are popping in, I'm really sorry that I had to start early. Brian's plane ticket got changed, and so because it's not a work thing that he was doing, I have to go get him. And you know, because of the COVIDs, everything's more expensive, so Uber was kind of almost out of the question. So I told him I would start early because, you know, and of course it changed on him while he was there in Utah taking care of his grandma. So anywho, that's what the dealio was, so I apologize. You love the cheetah look? Good, I'm so glad. To be honest with you, this is like my first cheetah that I plan to do. I've had a couple of ideas to do it, but then, you know, ran out of time, and or people were asking for other things. So I was like, you know what? Cheetah, here I come. But like I said, what I love about cheetah is you can have fun with it. It can be super crazy. No rhyme or reason to it, you know, and I think it looks better the crazier and out there with the lines you get, right? Super easy. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Oh my gosh, you guys, I am secretly praying because I'm hearing a lot of water going on that my kids aren't doing something stupid. Praying. Sounds like they stopped whatever they were doing. Hopefully they were being good and like doing the dishes. Because this sink is like right above me, so hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay. So we are done with that. Never mind, water's back on. Sorry guys if you're hearing that. The pipes are like right by the mic. Okay. So, now my friends, I'm going to let the red dry just a little bit longer. But we are going to use our friendly little tape. And I wish I could find green tape a little bit smaller. Okay. So there is our guideline. And then this one's our guide. And then we're gonna grab some more tape. I just got like really excited with the tape, I know. Okay, so guideline here. This one's gonna lay down. We're gonna put this one as the guide. Move this one. And oh, hold on, let me answer real quick. So sorry, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Come on. Why are we being weird from? Okay. So taking this, let's see. Taking this one. Oops, we got our red there. Oh well. Okay. That's glitter anyways, right? That's what I don't like about the blue tape. Oh. We'll have to do a little bit of touching up. Oh my gosh, I just realized I took that off and then look, oh. This is not going for me, guys. Okay. You know what? Screw it. We're going to just hand paint these. Okay. Wow. All right. See, this is why I don't like blue tape. All right. Good thing. Okay. We're just going to hand do these. Okay. Let's get, we're going to dry brush here. So we're going to do a different technique. Okay. So we'll go like that. And we're just going to go straight down. Whoops. Okay. So that's going to kind of give us our guideline here. Never mind. This is not working. All right, there we go. We'll just do a straight line like this. And then we'll come back in with the baby wipe and just stress it a little bit. So we're gonna just go straight down. Otherwise, let this dry extra long. Don't be hurried and do your tape and it should be fine. But I'm too patient. But yes, yellow, I hate blue tape. It's not my friend. Susan, you too. You're gonna need this one too. Amanda, okay. I'll let you know once I post it. I was thinking this one would look so cute with the Sam's Club ribbon. This one. Won't that look so cute? Oh, I'm in love. Oh, are you guys having a problem seeing me? Oh, I'm so sorry, Susan. Okay. Facebook's being weird, I'm not gonna lie. It's being super, super weird. It's telling me that the video, like, you can't see playback, but I can see it on my phone. Sweet Rhea was like, yep, you're on. Okay. So then we're gonna take our paintbrush, do a line. Oops. Okay, so the next line's gonna go right here. Okay. All right. And then we'll come in with the detail brush and clean these lines up. All right. There we go. You're so tired. What were you doing today, Cece? Anything fun? Ooh, a new craft room. How fun. That sounds exciting. New craft rooms are always fun. The moving part sucks, but the other part's super fun. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna do the width of the paintbrush. I'm gonna turn it and hit right there. All right. Okay. Sorry guys that you're watching me do it this way. Normally doing paint, you would just lay down the lines and do the measuring, have a ruler for your ruler line for your tape, kind of how I'm doing with the paintbrush, and you could go that way. But the blue paint tape and me are just too impatient, and I don't like blue paint tape. I like green. But it's really hard to find certain widths. So I'm going to look at seeing if I can get some cut. Moving quick. He moved into his room. That's awesome, Dawn. I love that. Yep, you can't come back. I have your room now. Okay, so now we're going to do the straight across. So we're going to hit there. And we're going to take a line, go straight across. There we go. All right. All right. Okay. We're going to use that. Okay. We'll go about there, or there. Okay. Use that as our template. And straight across. And straight across again. There we go. All right. I'm not trying to get too much coverage just because we're going to be wiping off a lot of this with the baby wipe. Okay. Yes, tape would be wonderful, but you know, it's not my friend. Oh, I'm sure. I have a long time before that happens. Let me clear my messages here. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go across here. All right. Use our brush again, turn, lay it, and then we're gonna go right here. There we go. There. There we go. Okay, it's getting there. Sorry, I did not plan on it taking as long to do these, but now you can see how to freehand them at least. So there and across. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just do the red on this side, and then we'll come back and do the baby wipe technique. So we'll hit here and go across here and go across. Oops, there we go. Okay, here and then down. So if you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, I'm almost just rolling the paintbrush to give me that measurement. Lots and lots of work though, yeah, right? Craft room, this work. I know, just moving over on this side of the, just from here over from the basement, because I used to be on the smaller side of our basement, and so we moved over here, and boy did that take work. It was no fun. Susan can tell you about it too. Susan's craft room is awesome. You're still working on getting it organized. I think that's the hardest part. I kind of gave up on mine since I'll be moving, so I'm kind of like, yeah, screw it. I don't know when I'm moving, but you know, I'll be moving. So I told myself it's okay. I just need some stuff around. So awesome. Okay. So just pulling this paint here. Okay, measure. There we go. I'm not liking how this line's going. There we go. Your husband's done heavy lifting. Oh no, he threw his back out? Oh. Oh, so you don't throw your back out. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so now we just got to do the stripes. The bed was a monster. Oh, you had to move a bed. Yike. I hate moving furniture. Okay, so that is done. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to go about right here with a line. And right here. Just a little bit of paint. We'll make it look beautiful in a minute. Okay, so there, there. I'm gonna run this straight up. Try to keep my hand as steady as I can. Same with this one. Okay. Okay. All right. And measure there. And widthwise, we're hitting right there. Okay. I'll keep this straight. There we go. I know this is taking forever, I'm sorry. Okay, one more line and I think we will call it good. It is cute though. I'm loving how it's turning out. I hope you guys are too. It came out good in my head. Okay, so one thing with buffalo check and check that looks really fun is to kind of have it distressed looking. So what I'm going to do is we're going to grab a little baby wipe. Where did I purchase the rail? I made the rail. You can purchase the rail at Rachel's Crafty Corner, probably tomorrow. I will post and let you guys know that I listed it if you guys are still wanting it. I'll have it so that you guys can paint it, or if you want to purchase it. So what we're doing is I'm just kind of lightly running my hands through so you can kind of pull a little bit of the red through is what I'm doing, and it gives it just this cute little rustic-y look to it, like so. We'll grab one more. Baby wipes are a painter's best friend. As you can tell, white painter's tape is not a painter's best friend. Oh, dude, you guys. White painter's tape, or blue painter's tape, man. It is not my friend today. If I were patient, it would probably be more of my friend. I'm going to grab just a little bit more of the baby wipe here. And we'll grab right here. So if you can see, it's starting to kind of distress through and give that nice fun look. Of the check. Okay, so we could play with this a little bit more, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like. So you can kind of see how it pulls that little bit of distress, kind of pulls it through. You missed how I did the leopard print? You'll be able to watch this after, I promise. Let me just touch up this red real quick. Even though the glitter is going over it, with the white showing through a little bit more, I'm not a big fan of it. So we're just going to quickly go over the red there. Get that a little bit prettier. There we go. Okay, I don't think I messed up anymore. That will be hidden with an outline. Okay, so when I do my outlining, I like to get the black just a little bit wet so it mixes a little bit better. So we're going to mix this up real quick. All right, so the liner brush that I'm using is a 10/0 spotter or liner brush, depending on where you pick it up. So what we're going to do is we're just going to outline our tree and kind of bring all that boldness together. See where that painter's tape was? We just clean that up with the line. Nobody's got to know about it now. Okay, we'll go right here, get that cleaned up. Boo-boos can always be hidden. All right, even though we have a little bit of glitter right here, I'm going to just add a little bit of outlining. It will pop through the glitter. All right. Okay. Do just this little outline here, and having your paint just a little bit more runnier, it does help with giving you a smooth. Now you could use a medium as well if you prefer that. I'm fine with just doing that. Hey Kathy! I make it look easy. Well, I do paint all the time, but I promise you, this one is really beginner. It's really easy, you guys. I really think you guys could do it. And honestly, you guys would love doing the leopard print. I really think that you would. Because there's just no rhyme or reason to it. You know, you just make a circle, add some black lines, and you're good. But if you're really not a painter, you know where to find me. And if you are a painter, you know where to find me. You can always get the blanks from me as well. I noticed I kind of skipped my hand, so we're going to put a dot there just to hide the little boo-boo there. And I think what I'm going to do, just to clean up here, is we're going to run just a black line across the bottom, just to make everything kind of pull back together. Now I thought it would be cute too that we could add some frosty snow or different things like that, but we'll keep it pretty simple for right now. Oh, I did miss right here. I just caught that. Ooh, my hand is shaky. There we go. Let me see. Make sure I got everything. Okay, perfect. So now I am going to use just a little bit of white and highlight the trees just a little bit, just to give a little flair, a little highlighting. I like to add my little zigzag, y'all know. All right. this isn't going to show too much. Oh, I hit black, didn't I? Whoops. There we go. You know, with the white, it won't show too much. And then we'll add just a little here. I think the white, the highlighting, I think it just adds to it, personally. It's just kind of my friend. I love adding white highlights. All right, we're gonna add it onto the glitter area too, and then we will glitter this bad boy up and call it good. All right, so you could leave it as is, like this, and I think that's super cute, but you guys know me, I love to bling. So let me grab my glitter. We've got my Mod Podge. Let me grab some paper. All right. I'm going to just real quick hit these. All right, so we're gonna throw some Mod Podge. I'm going to just put this right on there. And I'm gonna grab one of my cheap brushes. Remember, keep the cheap brushes or the brushes that no longer work, that you beat up too many times. But this one's just a cheap one. I'm going to throw that paintbrush in my mouth. And we're just going to throw some glitter on this. And I'll show you how you can get that highlight back that we painted on. Okay, red is done. And we'll do green. So I'm just kind of watching where I swirled. And there we go. Throw the green on here. Okay. Okay, it wants to play nice with the metallic, so we'll have to clean that up in a minute. Ooh, I love it! Yay! It almost came out better in my than what I envisioned in my head. Yay! I love it. Okay, so to show you real quick how to get those definition lines back so you can see it, you can take the back of your paintbrush, just kind of pull, and that will pull those lines just a little bit out because you can see them through the glitter. But if you just do that, it pulls it right out. And voila! What do you guys think? You guys liking it? Let me flip you guys. So there you go. I'm so excited. I hope you guys liked it. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much. And like I said, I'm sorry I had to be a little bit earlier. Thank you, Cece. I gotta go run and go to the airport now. Go pick up Ryan. So there you guys go. I hope you love it. I will list it tomorrow for you guys, for those that are interested. I have plenty of them that I can make, so don't worry about that. Or if you want to paint them, I'm telling you guys, this one's an easy one. Very beginner. I know that it looks like it would be difficult, but it's really easy, I promise. Linda, thank you. Susan, you're awesome. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, guys. I will see you later. Have a great evening, and I will, I guess I will see you next Monday. Or, no, yes, next Monday. I'll see you next Monday. Okay, bye, guys.